Okay, we're live on Riverside FM. 3 different formats, Twitch and everything like that. What do we call this show? Because we really can't start talking because you're not at 3% yet, but we're live. Okay, there you go. 56, 70. You're doing it. Blah blah blah. Let's play some nice, some basic music to get in going.
Is it Frank Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra. Why would I play Frank Sinatra?
Because it's the New York Yankee time, baby.
I'll get some Frank Sinatra for you. This is generally my going to break music, but hello everybody. This is Dr. J and Mateo Ribaldo. We have a pre-playoff baseball series show. We're gonna throw something together at the last minute. You're a Yankee fan, I'm a Dodger fan, and we are about the baseball season. And before we get into playoff talk, let's talk something more serious than the playoffs. Okay. The American League MVP. Okay, yes. Is this going to Judd or is this going to Raleigh?
It's easy one. It's Aaron Judge.
And I think so.
Because look, what Raleigh did and everything else is amazing. There's no question. He didn't beat the the home run record. If he did that, then I think he could have maybe edged out Judge, but he didn't. And yeah, he's a catcher, blah, blah, blah. So what? Aaron Judge is center fielder, well, now he's right field, but the year that he, did it, he was playing every game and all that. And
he's not a great defensive catcher, though. Let's make that. What? He's not a great defensive catcher, right? He's not like throwing guys out all the time.
And his average. Look at the average difference. It's not even close.
Judd is hitting 331 with 56 home runs. I'll take that. Call me old-fashioned, but if you're hitting over 50 home runs, you should be hitting at least 285.
For sure. Yeah, it's a very good point. And, it's Aaron Judge. He's in New York. Where is Raleigh? Seattle?
Yeah, I think they haven't had an MVP since Ken Griffey Jr. in 1997, I want to say. I should know this because I have his baseball card. I want to say 97. It's a
different market.
Popular vote. He's going to get the popular vote.
But besides that, it's playing in New York is, it's a pressure cooker every game. So I don't know. I'm a Yankee fan, but if you just look at the statistical numbers, Aaron Judge should win MVP. And because he's won it already, he shouldn't get it again. That's not. Look at the facts.
Well, they're ready to give to Shohei because it's the National League, and who else is there? Shohei on the Dodgers has pissed me off because he's streaky. He'll go 5 straight games, hit a home run, then he'll go 5 straight games and strike out 0 for 3, 0 for 4, and I get a little fed up with that. But he is hitting over. He's hitting 280. He's hit over 50 home runs. He outbested his thing last year, so it's going to him. But the Judge, it'll be interesting to see. But I think they're gonna just hand it over to the Seattle guy just for the heck of it, because that's all he's gonna do. He's not gonna do this again next year.
Well, here's the other thing. How does he improve his numbers exponentially? From one season to the next. Judge has been doing it season after season. Yeah. So why is this guy all of a sudden a success? I don't know. Is it a fluke? Is it something else? But I'll tell you this. You know who's not up for MVP?
Who?
Juan Soto.
No. He wasn't even up for the All-Star game. Worst money the Mets have ever spent in history or in present day.
Worst money any team has spent on a player.
I'd take that skybox. I know the skybox was in the deal. I'd still strip that skybox from you. So we're going to renege on the deal on the skybox if that's okay with you, Juan.
Yeah, I know. It's like, but you know what? He did have a good season. Did he have like an amazing season? No, but he had a very good season. But baseball's more than one player. And here's a fine example of spending way too much on one human being. And who knows what he does next year? Is he going to have a worse year than this year? Luckily, he's still young enough, but you know, as the players get older, they don't do necessarily better. They end up fading away. Like,
yeah,
you know.
Unless they change their game or change their swing tremendously, like a guy like Barry Bonds did, and later in his career, choked up on the bat a little bit, changed your swing. Now, one thing I'll say about Cal Raleigh is they may just give it to him because this is all he's going to do. Judge is a future Hall of Famer, make no doubt it.
Yeah.
So they may just give it to him because most guys who win the MVP award do not get to the Hall of Fame. Okay.
Well, it is. So then are we going to ask the question, is this a charity case? I mean, granted, Raleigh does deserve it if Judge wasn't in the running, but Judge is in the running. So you got to there's got to be consistency and accountability. And, you know, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole like, hey, you know, Judge has won a couple of times, give it to someone else. It's like,
I'm not either. I think the numbers should speak for themselves, and I think the numbers do. A guy hitting 321 and 50 home runs, that is impressive stuff. Because generally guys like that power don't even hit that. They hit about 280, 290. You're hitting 331, you're hitting home runs, and you're getting clutch hits when we need you to get them. So that's what I like.
Well, it also takes us back to like, oh, you know, everyone's a winner and everyone gets a trophy. And when I was growing up, if you lost. You were the loser. And then the other person was the winner. I mean, I didn't lose that often, but there was definitely a line in the sand. So in life and in business, you do the business show, you know, you have to achieve your goals. There's no second place in business. So there's no second place in MVP, and Judge should get the nod.
Yeah, and Cal, but the silver lining if he does win is I have his 2025 Topps baseball card, so it'll go up in value if he does win. So it's a no lose for me.
Oh, so this is a baseball card decision for you.
Yeah, you know,
it's strictly business.
The card's like worth $4 now. If he wins the MVP this year, it's going to go up to like about maybe 50% if it
so
if it goes up
to $10.
Yeah, it goes up to $10, and over time he'll probably get more and more and more. So we'll see.
Unless there's a scandal, like he's doing some sort of GH or some sort of. I'm not saying he is, but
then the card will really go up. I'm waiting for an old baseball player to go become a serial killer. Man, the card gets lots of money.
Now, speaking of cheating, what did you think about the whole? Wasn't there an umpire coming into the dugout with the Padres or some scandal? Someone just told me that when I was walking the dogs, and I didn't know about it. Do you know about this?
The closest I can think about that is there's a video clip of the umpires going through the Padres dugout, and a couple of Padres wanted to fight them. So that's all I saw. I don't know if it was a bad call, but a couple of guys bucked up on the umpires, like, and some other players were getting in between them, coaches, like, don't hit him, you'll get fined. And that's all I saw, and that's all I heard on that. So we'll have to do a background check on that.
Was Alex Cora in that dugout with the Padres? Oh, no, that's right. He's on the Red Sox. Yeah, they lost. Sox. Yeah, they lost.
Okay, let's get to something. Let's get to the playoffs. Okay. Yeah. First of all, answer me this: why did my man Jazz Chisholm get sit down in Game 1 of the wild card? I didn't know about that.
Okay, so you know, Alex Cora is a great manager, and he absolutely outmanages Aaron Boone. And Boone decided, because of the pitching lineup and the analytics, and you know, Boone's got to answer to the corporate, you know, the corporation, and everyone else has a say in lineups and stuff. At least this is me shooting from the hip right now. And Jazz and Rice were not in the lineup. Rice was the hottest hitter in MLB coming up to the playoffs. To have him on the bench was ridiculous. And Jazz was put off because, like, oh, so he can't hit against Crochet or a lefty? It's like, I don't know. Come on. You believe in your players. At this point in the game, you got to have like some sort of gut on a player and believe in your team. Forget about sabermetrics or Billy Ball baseball or the algorithm.
Jazz is a star, and you got to give him star opportunities to shine. I mean, Shohei Ohtani, he hits horrible lefties horribly, and they still have him in the lineup day in and day out, swinging at the same outside slider, lunging at it, I should say, and missing it. And when they throw that inside slider to him, he misses that too. I think he's horrible against lefties. So, but they still have Dave Roberts, still have him in the lineup. So I think, yeah, you should go with your big players, because Jazz is a big time player, and give him the opportunity, he'll shine.
Jazz scored the next game from first base on a single that he should probably, most players would only got to second, if not third, but no way to get home. And Jazz made magic happen, because that's what he is on the bases. He is magic. And so, okay, Boone didn't want him to start the first game. You're trying to tell me Jazz may have not got a walk and got on base, and now he's a threat? Or he get hit by a pitch or a bloop single, something. He puts the
ball in play. He puts the ball in play somewhere, and it's something. Things happen when you put the ball in play.
The players that replaced Jazz and Rice were 0 for. Most of everyone was 0 for against Crochet. Judge was not, but
no.
Crochet is a tough pitcher, so it's like, go with your players. You're facing a tough pitcher. I get it. And the Yankees are stacked, righties and stuff like that. But come on. Jazz and Rice are special. You got to have them in the lineup.
You got to have them in the lineup. Absolutely. Okay, it's playoff time today. In a couple hours, you got your Toronto Blue Jays against the Yankees. I know your prediction is they're going to win, but what are you expecting to happen? Are you going to say a sweep? Are they going to sweep the series?
No, I think the Blue Jays are a tough team. This is a huge hurdle for the Yankees because of the season against the Blue Jays. You know, the Blue Jays kind of banged up the Yankees during the season. I do think that the Yankees weren't playing, to their potential when they were facing them a lot of the time. Here's my thought with the playoffs. I'm kind of glad the Yankees made it to the wild card and not had the bye, because most of the Yankees, they need rhythm, especially Judge, especially Stanton. They need their reps. So not having time off, the Yankees are coming into this game hot and energized, and the Blue Jays have been waiting to see who they're going to face. Yeah. So I think this first game, the Yankees will take. It'll be close because the Blue Jays bats will take a little bit of time, maybe the third time around, to get, some hits. But if, the Yankees starting pitching takes them into, seventh inning, we got a really good shot at taking this first game. It's going to be close. I want to be a homer and say the Yankees got this, but it's going to be a tough battle for sure.
Well, my Dodgers are in the city of brotherly love playing the Phillies. I like you agree. I'm glad we didn't have the bye week because they got super hot in that series. They put some runs on the board and they made some things happen. And God bless America that Michael Conforto didn't make the roster. This guy single-handedly cost the Dodgers the bye week because he had 478 at-bats all year. He only hit 199. This is the first time ever a Major League Baseball player had 478 at-bats and hit under 200. It doesn't happen. This is an average for a utility guy, a backup catcher, a guy who's up and down from the minor leagues. He hit 180 most of the season. If this dude hits 240, which is all we were asking him to do with Freddie Freeman and Shohei and Mookie, just hit 240, hit 20 home runs, hit 60 RBIs. He does that, and I can assure you the Dodgers will get the bye week, but that's spilled milk. But he wasn't on the wild card lineup. Dave Roberts made the call. He put the brother on there, Dean, on there for speed and defense. And I am happy about that. And let me say one more thing. I'm happy that even though Tanner Scott is on the roster, I haven't seen his face because he led the league in blown saves. You take back half of those saves, the Dodgers have the best record in baseball. So Michael Conforto and Tanner Scott both combined cost the Dodgers the best record in baseball because we should have won 100 games, and they're hiding him under the bullpen.
Well, you know, that was like Clay Holmes and Gleyber Torres. The Yankees got better from subtraction. It doesn't mean that Clay Holmes didn't do well as a starter, but he was in the pen for the Yankees. He was a closer. He blown so many saves, and Weaver, you know, came in and crushed it. And Gleyber Torres, he had like 13 thrown out at home plate appearances and blew games from errors to everything. And so the Dodgers definitely got better from subtraction. And it's a chemistry thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back to Ben Rice and Jazz, it's like you got to keep the chemistry on the field. Believe in them. Believe in your chemistry. Believe in your guys. And a lot of the experts and statisticians and whatever saying that Dodgers and the Yankees are not making it back to the World Series. There's no way. But guess what? We're both in the playoffs. We're in the next round. The Phillies are going to be just like the Blue Jays for the Yankees. They're going to be tough competitor. And I think both series can go either way. I don't think one is going. It depends.
The Dodgers are going to sweep this series, and I'm going to tell you why.
Wow, those are big words. I mean,
because Kyle Schwarber is no different from
Schwarber,
whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He hit over 50 home runs, but he's hitting like 237. So he's not a really threat. Now he's hit some balls that haven't landed yet. I'll give him that much. But the Dodgers are going heavy left-handed. They put Kershaw's coming in the bullpen. They put Anthony Banda back in the lineup as a lefty. Bryce Harper is there. I think the Dodgers will sweep this series if they don't beat themselves. Because I do not think Philly has the guy, anytime you hit a guy over 50 home runs leading off in the lineup, that means, like Shohei, that means you're not doing a lot with your solo act. Shohei is batting .230 with runners in scoring position. That's why he's leading off, okay? Because you're all about the solo act. You can hit a home run, but you choke when people are on base. So I'm not worried about Schwarber. Sorry.
Jesus.
Get
the marbles out of your mouth, man.
I swear, I'm not worried about him at all. And I think the Dodgers, if they don't beat themselves, and if we can get to, it's been working.
That's the key statement right there is the Yankees and the Dodgers will be back in the World Series if they don't beat themselves, because both teams got the goods to be back in the big show and entertain the masses, because everyone wants another repeat of that series, because the Yankees beat themselves in the World Series last season.
They beat themselves.
Yeah.
I think the Dodgers beat them. The Dodgers, you mean the Dodgers beat them? Well, come on.
No, that's you.
When a team beats
that's
you in 5
looking
games,
through a very
light
blue lens of the Dodger blue, not the royal blue of the Yankees.
6 games,
royalty.
7 games, I can tell you probably beat yourself. When a team beats you, sweeps you in 5 games, you pretty much.
That's not a sweep in 5 games. That's not a sweep.
Lost the first. They won
the sweep is they don't win any games.
Okay.
So
they won the first one. They lost the second one. They swept 3 games. I think you got beat pretty good. But you know what? I do want to see the Yankees. I love Judge. I love Jazz. It's big money. It's box office. Yankees and Dodgers. Who can't love that matchup again?
Oh, so good.
You know? And Fat Joe will come out and jinx you again. And then Ice Cube will come out and praise us.
All I know is our pre-show game was blown away by the LA pre-game show. I don't know. I just like,
And our parade blew yours away too. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't have one.
Look, first of all, there are 27 reasons why whatever you're saying means nothing. You figure that one out, statistician.
27.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to be I think we have a sweep. The Dodgers are playing good ball. Like you mentioned, the chemistry, because I know Michael Conforto was pissing people off. So I know they're like, I'm glad. I know Mookie kind of said to Doc Roberts, I'm glad you sitting him out because it's so frustrating for us to be on base. And here comes Michael Conforto. It's like Little League again, right? The kid who can't hit comes up to the plate with bases loaded, and you're like, oh, no.
All right. So here's something, it's kind of a peeve of mine, is the intentional walk. Okay. And so I think each team should get a limited amount of intentional walks for a game.
Agreed.
Because the Blue Jays manager in particular is Mr. Four Fingers all the time when Judge comes to bat. And there's got to be some policing. MLB, if you're listening right now, you need to like limit it to two or three.
Yeah,
right?
I'll go 3. Yeah.
And I don't know. It's exhausting. And so say they make it 3, right? Make the pitcher have to pitch balls in order for them to walk another batter, because if they pitch a ball and the ball comes loose because it's a wild pitch, that makes a possible scoring position or moving batters, across home plate because of a wild pitch. Make them pitch the ball.
Okay. Now, also, aside from the playoffs, before we go, since our predictions are in, it's going to be a Dodgers-Yankees World Series. I'll give you that. Did you see the San Francisco game a couple of weeks ago where the I don't want to mess up another name, the Asian center fielder, Kim Jong, Hassan Kim, is his name Hassan Kim as well?
I'm not 100% on that, because that's the Giants. That's not my world,
But
I live near Dodger Stadium. I'm from New York. I'm submerged in blue. Not orange.
If you missed it, let me paint the picture.
All right,
it was picture. 1 out.
Yep.
A fly ball went to the center fielder. He caught it clean, 2 outs, right?
Yep.
He thought, like we've all thought, it was 3 outs. So he threw the ball into the stand.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. My bad. Apparently, and I didn't know this as a baseball fan, there's a rule. For some reason, somebody was drunk enough to come up with this rule that if that happens, I don't know why anybody would think that would possibly happen, but it did.
Yeah.
The not only is the hitter not out, the hitter goes to third base.
Oh, really?
Exactly. Did you know about this rule?
Wait a minute. So the batter hit the fly ball and the guy caught it. It's an out, but then he threw it into the stands
because he thought that was the 3rd out, but it's only out number 2.
Yeah. And the batter was safe and automatically goes to third
and gets third base.
I've never heard that rule before. I thought that if someone is on base and it's an out, the batter's out, but whoever's on base advances 1 base. But
that can happen, but I guess, I don't know. People on social media were shocked as well.
Yeah.
Baseball fans were like, what the hell is this rule?
I think that if the outfielder's dumb enough to throw the baseball into the stands, and we're having like sandlot rules like you're talking about, if he can get the ball back from the fan in the outfield and throw the ball back in, everyone's still got to run the bases, until that ball's back in play, because that's the most ridiculous rule I've ever heard.
I can see. I don't understand. And it's not an out. It's not an out, even though he caught the ball. But when did this happen before where this became a problem? I mean, instant replay and, certain rules are implemented to speed up the game. But when did it become a problem where an outfielder catches the ball and throws it into the stands so much where someone said, you know what, we're going to penalize that type of behavior.
We are going to
third base.
We are going to penalize to the strongest degree for that buffoonery.
Yeah, that makes so you never. Okay. Well, MLB, that's a new one for us. I didn't know that was such a thing. And I can't imagine it happens that much.
No.
That somebody said, let's make a rule.
Did you see McMahon's catch in the dugout, like Jeter-esque, flying into the Red Sox dugout to make the catch?
That was very dangerous. That could have been career ending in the
How did
other
he not
dugout. I don't think it was worth it.
Amazing.
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it at all.
It was for every Yankee fan.
You Yankee fans aren't worth your. I wouldn't want Max Muncy
Die hard
doing that unless it's Game 7 of the World Series. Yes, break your neck if you have to, but in a wild card, no, I'm not for that.
It's Yankees Red Sox. It's a rival. If you're trying to tell me if it wasn't the wild card and it was Dodgers against the Giants, you don't want your guys diving into that dugout to catch that ball?
Game 7 of the World Series, yes.
No,
I don't want these guys doing
talking about the wild card. Okay, hold on a second. Let's give some context here to your bold statement. It's hypothetically, it's the Dodgers against the Giants in a 3-game wild card series, and the Giants won the first game. And so now you're playing and you're literally could be eliminated in the second game against your nemesis, the Giants. And you're trying to tell me you don't want your third base to dive in to that dugout and catch that ball?
No.
You can retract your statement if you want.
I know. I have faith in my defense and you got to have, it's like a pitcher, right? Instead of walking a batter, you got to have faith in the guys behind you. You got to have faith there'll be another opportunity. You can't tell me, well, I didn't break my neck, try to break my neck trying to catch this ball. This is why I blew the series. Oh, if you'd have broke your neck and the next hitter gets a home run, it's like, oh, you're going to blame me because I didn't break my neck? Now, I understand in the moment.
No one wants anyone to break anyone's neck. Come on now.
Well, we don't, but he took a huge chance over there.
He did, but he because they are athletes, and this guy's a very good athlete, he was able to catch himself after he upended himself with his arms, which is amazing. You notice that not one Red Sox in that dugout tried to help or save him from breaking his neck. So that's why, we needed to win that series.
Maybe in the 80s, the cats used to do that all the time, but these kids nowadays, they're built differently. They get hurt skinning their knee. So, we're not talking about Greg Nettles or George Brett here. These old school tough guys who could take a fall. You're talking about these millennials now who are a little more, they're made with different material.
Weak sauce. That's what they're made out of, weak sauce.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they should be doing that because that could put him out for 2 seasons. So
perhaps he's brought up by someone that isn't weak sauce, and there's still gamers out there from that generation that will prove us wrong, which we hope for.
We hope so. Okay, your game time's at 1:00.
Yes.
My game time's at 3 p.m. We're gonna go for this and see what happens, and maybe we'll come back tomorrow. And maybe revisit. Let's review what happened.
Tomorrow is a day off for MLB because of football. So we have a baseball day off tomorrow. So it'd be great to reassess from the first game. The
you guys
series.
Don't go tomorrow? I thought you guys go tomorrow.
No. No, okay. I believe, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%.
I think you're wrong about that, buddy.
Oh, I hope so, because to miss another day of baseball because of football. Hold on.
No, I thought you guys go for 2 games and then we go Wednesday. That's what I saw.
No, oh, we are playing Sunday. Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Scratch whatever I said.
The American League is playing Sunday and then we play back Monday. I thought that was a little biased. I don't understand that because the Dodgers and Phillies will play today, Monday, and then Wednesday for a travel day. So you guys are getting like the rough part of the schedule there.
Well, you say rough, I say it's great because the Yankees are in rhythm. They're clicking on all cylinders. Get them back in the batter's box. Savages in the box, baby. Bronx Bombers, New York Yankees. Woo!
Yeah, and the Phillies are going to be stale today, and the Blue Jays are going to be stale because I'm sure they had some workouts, but it's not the same as game time.
No. They're going to be rusty and hopefully asleep. And guess what? Stanton is starting to wake up Godzilla. If he was Japanese, he'd be Godzilla, because Stanton is a beast in the playoffs. It's his time to shine. I think he really makes a difference this series against the Blue Jays. And Aaron Judge has been on base most of the time.
And your kid that pitched in game 3, Cam, what's his name?
Oh, Schlittler.
That kid's a beast.
He is.
And
he is I love his game face. He's stone cold killer on the mound. And guess what? He grew up as a Red Sox fan. So
that was fun for him.
His entire family had to switch to the pinstripes, which is probably the smartest thing for their lives. He's a great pitcher.
Keep him, because you're going to lose Jazz. After Jazz is next year, he's coming to LA, baby. He's coming to LA because Max Muncy is done. We need another third baseman. Max Muncy's not coming back at all. So we're absolutely dead. So Jazz, let me, Dr. J, be the first to welcome you and put it in your ear that LA would love to have you, baby. You can Bronx to LA, baby. Come on.
Come on,
baby.
Jazz is all about the New York Yankees.
Jazz about hip hop, LA, baby. He'll fit right in.
Yeah, you
right in, baby.
Your Dodger hat is on way too tight right now. Yankees are not going to let Jazz go. He is magic for sure.
Yeah, well, he's magic. How come he didn't play in the first game?
Because someone higher up that making decisions should not be making decisions on the lineup. And yes, I don't know who that is in the office. I can't point any fingers, Boone Cashman, that made that decision, but they need to stop making that kind of decision. And if it's not, let the manager manage his team, because he knows his guys. If it's out of Boone's control, we don't know. He can't say it. He's got to play nice and everything else.
Yeah, they have to play nice nowadays with the front office calling down, making decisions.
It's just like the film business. You know, you got producers sticking their mitts in scripts and screenwriting and stuff like that and story, and they need to stay the heck out. Let the creative people tell the stories, and you're going to have much better content. As you know, I'm a filmmaker. So, it really rings true with baseball. You know, it's like, let the managers make decisions from their gut. And you know that Cam stayed on the mound in the 8th inning because he didn't let Fried stay in, and he took him out. And Fried is just like, dude, this is it. You got to let me do what I do best. And let him pitch. Let these guys pitch 100+ pitches. I mean, they're not made out of paper mache.
That's what the Dodgers did too, because Snell came in for 7 strong innings and the bullpen gave up 3 runs. So of course, Yoshi gets on the mound like, listen, let's go 8 innings, baby, because we don't know what's lurking in that bullpen. So hopefully that gets better. All right, it's almost game time. You got 45 minutes away. We'll check in tomorrow to kind of review, because Dr. J will be right, because the Dodgers will be 1-0, and hopefully your Yankees will be 1-0.
The Yankees will be 1-0. They're taking the first game. I said that. And I'm excited. Baseball.
Right. It's Dr. J and Mateo. Playoff pregame show, whatever we're going to call this. Check in with us next time.
Yes, please do.